Hello there, and welcome to another episode of X4 with the Star Wars Interworlds mod 0.73 installed. We're currently in the New Dawn. We're just finishing up a patrol mission, if it's not already finished. Basically, we've moved the Hammer Fleet up, ready to begin our assault on the New Republic. And we're going to do a couple of things to start off with, just to kind of fix a few things. I've made a couple of decisions. I've been on the game for about 20 minutes just looking around. So last episode we started making this energy cell factory. We've assigned a couple of ships to it, basically to help trade. We've got one energy cell solar panel basically producing. And the slight problem we've run into is we're running out of money. This needs about 3 million to get it completed. That won't be a problem once we kind of go in and take out this station in Bilbringi. That'll give us about 40 million, I think it is. But I've been having a look round, and obviously a lot of our stations need quite a few resources. Let me just pause it 1 second. So, as you can see, our scrap facility, it's not working because it doesn't have enough kind of like energy cells, which is why we've built this factory here. It also has a hab block, which is getting a lot of food rations and medical supplies and stuff like that. So I think what I'm going to do, because having a hab block does give you more workers, does make things more efficient and stuff like that, but we've got some stations that could probably do with the medical supplies and food rations more. It's also more resources to put into a station. So we're actually going to remove that hab block from this station, which will hurt us. But that's kind of like by the by. We need to kind of cut some costs. We can feed all these food rations and medical supplies back into our other stations, mainly our Warcog station, and more importantly our shipyards, because they could do with basically being able to kind of like make use of those more than this station. So we're going to do that. We'll confirm those changes. We can unpause it. That'll start slowly destructing that. And we can take one of our acclimators, which there we go, we finished that mission. We can send you to here and we can trade with, and you should, it has got a couple which of prefabs and stuff like that, which is good. So transfer wares, I want all your food rations, thank you, and all your medical supplies, thank you. And we're going to drop that into our shipyard, because that way this will run more efficiently. Trade with, and they should, yeah, because they need a lot. So that's one little thing we've done. I've got this acclimator going and just dropping off some cargo drones and some build drones in some of these stations, which should hopefully start basically getting the drones sorted out, because I believe, and this is not from actually checking anything particularly, but if you have build drones, it reduces the time. So we've put, or this should be 30 in there. Where exchange? Yeah, it should have transferred a bunch of build drone. Sorry. The builder is transferring. Once it's built that, it's going to transfer some build drones. This is just basically getting us cargo drones and stuff like that. So yeah, we're kind of in a position where I wouldn't say we're winning, but we are getting there. A little top up there. We can put a little bit of that, I suppose, into this. Get it some more goods. We'll put about 500,000 in. There we go. Some of our stations are starting to turn a profit. Not massive profits, but we are starting to get a little bit of money coming in, which is good. It's kind of like what we need to start like getting everything going. Now, the Hammer Fleet will be coming with me in this particular raid. Our mission is a very simple one. It's to destroy this station in Bilbringi, which we found last episode. Now, we're not going to destroy too many stations coming through, because there is more to this mission. There's basically 3 parts to it, and there's always a risk if we completely scour it, we lose potentially out on rewards if you don't do them in order. So we are going to try and take out this defense station, and we are probably going to take out this defense station. And if there's a defense station up here, which no, that's not defense, that's the jump gate. That's a defense station. So we're probably going to take out these 2 defense stations and this one, just so we're a bit more covered. Let's start moving up the fleet. So you can jump to here, and we'll fly through with them. Yeah, so that way it's going to cost the New Republic resources to get those stations rebuilt and finished off, and it's also going to mean our exits are a little bit more clearer, kind of like moving forward into the system. That is our Hammer Fleet. So the Hammer Fleet, if you're just tuning in for the first time, is our fleet of ISD-2s. There's 4 of them with about 300 plus fighters and bombers as their escort. We've got 2 other fleets. We've got the ISD-1 fleet, or 2 ISD-1 fleets. We've got NR-07's fleet, and we've got Pritchard's fleet. They're currently in our home systems, patrolling against pirates and things like that. So yeah, we're just going to get everything into position, which is not the quickest task on this game, that is for sure. And we're just going to sit at the gate a minute just while everything is kind of like, we get a feeling for what's going on. Now, in when we ran through, there were quite a few fighters and quite a few other ships on the other side of this gate, which we will have to deal with. I think there was some dreadnoughts. It might be worthwhile getting in an arc and popping his nose through just to kind of like get an idea of what's going on. Striking? What's striking? Oh, they're starting to build a defence platform. Jolly good. Right, well,
defense platform.
We'll immediately take that out. We'll start having a little gentle cruise, because we could do with waiting for... Oh. What fleet's this? Just pause a minute. Right, so if there's allies are good in this game, unless that fleet has a Immobilizer. Yes, it does. Of course it does. It has 2 immobilizers. We don't like immobilizers because what immobilizers do is cause a little bit of chaos for us, which is not the best. So an immobilizer, when the weapon goes off, regardless if it's friend or foe, it affects that kind of like army or that unit, and then that triggers a kind of like a so then it basically turns it. We've had it before where our fleet accidentally went against an Imperial fleet that was supposedly helping us. So we'll go and deal with this. How's our...
Awaiting orders.
Oh, nicely done. That is a free ship.
Awaiting orders.
No, not Radisbane. We can see about claiming that for ours.
Awaiting orders.
Have you got any Marines on you? I'll just pause it before they come out of range. About you. About you. You should have Marines. I'm sure I gave you Marines. Alright, well, you are now... work somewhere else for me. You're going to work here as a Marine. Assign. And then that should allow us to claim. There we go. On pause. I thought I'd put Marines on my...
Awaiting orders.
Ooh, what we got coming through here?
Delta Class 2 frigate.
Pelters, we don't have to worry too much about Pelters. We got some X-Wings as well.
55B.
We can move in. We're going to get a nice new ship from this. The CR-90s are quite a good anti-fighter ship when they're crewed up properly. So we'll most likely send that back to our hometown. Does that look like we're going to get a bit more resistance than I originally thought we would?
Defense platform.
So we're about... yeah, we're coming into range of that now. Don't worry about it. Stand your ground.
Delta Class 2 frigate.
Yeah,
Defense
we'll sort of take that out. Let's just pause it and have a look at where the Radisbane fleet is. Ah, that's up in the air, so we'll probably not have a clear indication of that. I'm basically not throwing my fleet in because I don't want a diplomatic incident with the Empire. Essentially, not at this moment in time anyway. And with those introduction cruisers and me having 4 ISD2s, I don't think we would lose in a fight against the Imperials. I know for sure we probably very much win. But I would rather not. You can dock and wait there for the minute. I'd rather not kind of like push my luck, if you know what I mean. However, with you, we will have a look at you getting destroyed. Little Pelter shouldn't put up much of a problem. We've essentially stopped the New Republic from getting a foothold here. We just need to check out that other station. We'll do some damage, and then we'll get out. I can't remember if we actually have the Imperial border control license, which would have been very good. I don't think we have got it, but that would have been a nice little thing to have. I don't think you'll be lasting very much longer. Oh, one of our little torpedoes only just missing. Because this would be worth about 100,000 credits. Missiles arcing round. Alright, we need to fly around. Oh, is that a another ship? Is that one of ours? Oh no, it's New Republic X-Wing. It would be very, very handy of you if you were to drop that pelter.
Awaiting orders.
But alas, they have not. We can get these nice little goodies though. Basically our little scrap will help us when we do start upgrading the ships. To do so. What are you? Why are you going that way? I'm pretty sure I didn't tell you to dock. I did tell you to dock. Cancel those orders. I clicked on the wrong ship. You fly and wait. Dock and wait. Get you to dock there, and we'll get it repaired at some point in the near future. Right, do we know where that Imperial fleet is? No, we've managed to wipe all that out. So we're going to have a little venture up here, because it did show there was some minor fights going on at that place.
Awaiting orders.
You just hold your ground there at the minute, Raditz. Because I want to know where that Imperial fleet is for a start, and I want to know what else is in this system. Might actually be worthwhile flying back and getting the border control license if they're already here. Oh, it does look like the Imperial fleet is kind of hanging around here. Oh, that's a nice bit of loot. Looks like they've been fighting. But again, I don't really want to go near those. That is definitely under attack. So while the Imperial fleet is doing nothing, as per usual, we'll move in for the assist. So we might not actually be able to do... Well, we can still do a push. We just got to be careful. We'll check out what's going on here, because you can tell if something's under attack because it does the wiggle. Basically, and when it does the wiggle, it means that basically it's under some sort of fire. Now, it could be a big fleet, it could be a little fleet, it could be anything at all. We have got some X-Wings there. Could be just a couple of X-Wings who are poor guy, he's trying to dock with us, who basically just like using the opportunity to get some attacks in. Does happen sometimes.
Engaging. E-wing.
Yeah, just a little E-wing. I think we'll leave our fighters to deal with that because we're less likely to accidentally hit the station. If we do, I can't see anything else.
Defense platform.
And if we get in too close and start all guns blazing and we hit the station again, we might aggro them. Which would not be very good for our plans. Let's have a look at our fighters. Oh, there's 2 E-wings. 3. Let's have a look. Now our ship has mainly got Clone Wars era ships in, as support. We've got the Arcs. Arcs are pretty good. They're pretty tough. Although they do have a habit of getting destroyed quite a bit, which is a wee bit annoying, but there you go. What can you do? Alright, let's just quickly assess this situation. Right, I'm just going to let our fighters get doing that, and this scrug is most likely going to get killed now because I'm going to send it to scout out this system. I already know roughly what's in here, so little trick, you can kind of like zoom out slightly and it tells you what it is. So that's some sort of like chemical refined goods place. That is a defense station, as you can see with the shield, and that is the junk gate. Junk gates, unknown objects, are usually one of two things. They are either a satellite or a jump gate. Most often jump gates. So we got let's have a look. What sort of fleet composition have we got on this side of the map? So we got 56 fighters, some Dornians, some stragglers, and then we got this carrier group, which is made up of 2 capitals, a supply ship, 4 little support ships. What are our support ships looking like? MC-48 and MC-40B. They could do some damage. MC-40Bs and the Dornian. Dornian's quite... I like the Dornian. I don't know if it's a particularly good ship, but it does handle well. But we can take that. Ideally, I don't want to be... So in an ideal world, we'd come this way. We'd come through Anson and jump out at this point because it's easier. But we're not going to do that. We're going to try and save his scrug if we can. Go on. Be free, little scrug. Yeah, you're saved. There's also the problem if we don't really know what that Imperial fleet's doing. It'd be nice if... So, ideal world, they would pop in and come and see us. Oh. You got some rebel ships as well and rebel escorts. Ooh, keep flying, keep flying. Keep going. Get into Anson.
We were hit.
Yeah, get out. You're gonna die. Rebel fleet, rebel A-wings. No, it's probably dead. Right. Sell ship. So we will take that. Let the Empire take a hit for it. It's one of the stolen ones anyway. It's a bit of a scummy thing to do, a little bit of an exploit on the game, but it works and it keeps us kind of keeps us sweet, so to speak. It means we're not actually taking any so that's an ore refinery, that's a silicon refinery. I mean, they could all be in the same... Oh, it tells us. Oh, God. UV-Exon, that's... there. Corsin, where's Corsin? Corsin's up there. Alright, so we might be able to get one of these. I'm not hopeful for getting the rest because there's Bilbringi is a straight system, so we'd have to go through all these. And then I think it would be Halony up into Exon. Or it's Corsin, I don't know. I haven't got it. We haven't got it fully explored. We don't know what it is, and we can't really do much. We can definitely get that 40 million from that one, which is going to sort out a kind of multiple of sins for us. Right, let's start flying towards these areas. Set to active. Put it in autopilot a minute. We'll get his fleet set up. It's a pity we didn't have anything to drop some satellites so we could keep an eye on them. I mean, we have got the brute force. We definitely got the brute force, but like I said, these idiots, we don't know what they're going to do. So it might be worthwhile just giving them a minute. If the New Republic fly their fleet through to us, that'd be great. We can destroy it there and then. If not, you just have to wait for a little bit. If we sit out this fleet here, and basically just to keep an eye on it for the moment, we'll have eyes on that gate and be far enough away to basically get out the way. So it's 231 kilometers from this point, so we're going to be fairly far away. We're going to be in a good position to actually sort it out, so to speak. Right, Voidman, you are getting more drones for me. That is good. This is good. Where are you taking these to? Please be taking them to... Yes. Excellent. We didn't even have to do anything. Right, so that is now slowly but surely coming online. We're getting the deliveries in from our ships. It's not much, not a massive amount, but it's enough to jumpstart it. Eventually what will happen is we'll probably get a larger ship on here as well, because this thing needs energy cells like all day long to make scrap metal. And we've only got 30% sunlight in Unknown Regions 1, which is not ideal. I mean, it might be worthwhile when we've got a bit more free cash is moving all that scrap facility to this station and have that as our scrap station, and have this as, I don't know, we'll just downgrade it to a standard warehouse. How are we looking on the old cash front? What are we making? Hurley, we'll take your money. I'll accept that one. You've got 96 credits. Wow. Oh wow, Warcog is making some money. Excellent. So we'll confirm that. We need 3 million to put into that, apparently. We'll put like a cool mill, just over 1 million in. Well, 2 million. And let's just have a look at Warcog's logical overview. Just need to make sure we don't fly through this gate like a numpty. Now, if I thought the AI was quick enough, what I'd do is I'd fly through the gate first, draw their attention, and have them come in after. But if I do that, they'll probably take a couple of years to be able to kind of follow suit. Right, we'll hold here for a minute. I don't mind that idea. What else can we do? Do we actually want to keep that, or should we sell it? It is money. We could repair it and sell it. What was I going to do? Yeah, Warcog. I want to see what Warcog's actually selling. Logical overview, cash money. So, so it is. Warcog's actually making us quite a bit of stuff, which is good. So if it's making us quite a few things. Why isn't it? Why? Module without resources. Refined metals. Refined metals. Oh, so it's the ores that we're losing out on this one. That's fine. He's still making his money. It's still got us a bunch of things. Missile components, really important for a lot of our ships, which is good. Ooh. Oh, our first supremacy has been built. Oh, I'm so proud. Can we go to live view? What about that one? I wanna look at our ships in construction. No, I want to see that one. Live frame view. Lovely, look at that. So this is our very first Sith ship. It's only a little fighter, it's only a little Fury, but it's ours. So that's nice. Confirmed at what?
X-Wing T65D.
So where are you guys coming from? Lovely. So that's good, because that means we're going to start getting other things built.
Orders.
Lovely, it's all coming together. So what we could do with the Imperials doing is actually getting some more stuff built in Vortex, some more defense platforms and stuff like that. They've got 2. Oh, when did they fall? Right, we'll keep an eye on what's going on. They may have already been destroyed. Vortex does turn into a little bit of a hot pot as regards to kind of. I can't believe we're finally making our ships, which is good. A couple of supremacies. It's working. Once this thing's done, we'll have some construction drones. I don't think you can actually buy cargo drones. Trade with. No, you can't. Because that's one of the things I like to do is basically buy drones to speed along. You know, all your requires drone for your station. Upgrade, because you're going to need more drones than that, because I gave them all away. Give you 5 of those, or up to 5. Actually, you have 2. You have them. Add to shop and let's confirm order. There we go. You get those. Let's just quickly look. Upkeep missions. Restock cargo drones. Assign a subordinate. What do you want?
Awaiting orders.
You have subordinates. You've got trade ships. You've got several trade ships. You got a Gazanti. Trade for commander. Yes. Alright, you're being stupid. Yeah, so it clears off these missions essentially. We're ignoring that one. Okay. So once you've done that, I want you to go and give our hook station a couple of cargo drones. Transfer wares. 1, 2. Just to kind of keep them sweet, keep them going, because if you've not got cargo drones on your ships and there's no cargo drones on the station, basically what happens is you can't trade, which is a little bit annoying. There we go. And then you can return to your duties. And that's slightly odd. But there you go. You do have trade ships. Alright, what we got going on here? Oh, we got bounty on there. Kurhet Mez. I don't know who that is. I'm not familiar with that bounty hunter. Right then. So, are we pushing through or are we not pushing through? That is the question. I'm going to have a think about that. So, I'm going to come back in a minute. What I'm probably actually going to do is I'm going to record this in bits throughout the day. So, we've got... You're meant to be patrolling Kali. Did change you. Where is it? Oh yeah. I forgot my alphabet. Yeah. So we've got. So I've moved this fleet, Pritchard's fleet, into there. So, because these are where our trade routes are. Ring of Moon, nothing's really happening. If we're honest. He says, as that Heraclan gas comes flying out. Heraclan gas miners can pretty much take care of themselves, though. So, yeah, I'm probably going to record bits of this throughout the day. I've been going for about half an hour now, so I'm going to have a little... Wow, is that really going to take that long to repair? Go on then. See if we can get it before it escapes. No, it's gone. It's gone. Managed to go away. Oh no, it's stopping. I don't know why it decided to cut its jump drives and disengage, but there you go. So yeah, I'll see you in a little short while.
Awaiting orders.
Welcome back. I have been fed and watered and all those other good things, and basically we're gonna end the episode kinda here-ish. I thought one of the things we could do very quickly is have a look at one of our new toys, which is the Supremacy Fighter, and go over kind of like one of the reasons why we are sort of ending it here, because I've had a little bit of an idea as regards to kind of like what we can sort of do. I do like the engine configuration on this. It's pretty neat. So I think what we're going to do, we've got the Hammer fleet set up there, so anything that jumps through, we've got a good jump on it. We're set up just behind it. We'll move in a little bit closer actually. We are going to teleport over to the Supremacy for the simple reason, if we remember last episode, we were having some slight problems with navigating and moving around, with kind of like us falling through the bottom of stations and bridges and that kind of thing. So we're going to play it safe. It might be a problem with Venator, but you know, little glitches do happen on pretty much every game. So let's just teleport over to our TIE Supremacy, and this is kind of like our... Oh, so we've got our little transporter room at the back. Nice little cockpit. Looks very New Order. Sith Imperial. Oh god. Oh, it's happening again. It's happening again. Nope, 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 no. Teleport, no. There we go. Let's sit in the safety of the chair. I'm not a massive fan of this cockpit, if I'm at all honest, but she seems to manoeuvre quite well. She's got a mix of ions and blasters on this particular ship. It's always a bit hard to see in Imperial space because in Vortex, because the box, the map is so bright. But yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to kind of leave the fleet there for now, and hopefully it won't get jumped. Knowing our luck, as soon as we jump out, we're going to get hit, because there's a couple of things I want to do, because we're missing out on some minor opportunities in our kind of like campaign at the minute. I don't think we have the license to be able to get the what sort of speed are we looking at? Oh, the 6,000. That's good for a small fighter, especially one that's got kind of Imperial stylings to it, because a lot of Imperial ships are pretty slow. But yeah, we're missing an opportunity with not having the border control license, because I believe whenever we're in Vortex and we kill anything that is an enemy to the Empire, we will get paid a certain amount of money. If it's stations and stuff like that, we get paid a lot. We won't get paid anything for half-built stations, I believe. But any ships that pop through, we've got potential to get paid quite a bit. So that Pelter we took out, and maybe the captured CR 90 gunship that we've got, which has been repaired now. It's sat in our port. Not decided what to do with it as of yet, but it's there. It's kind of ready. So yeah, because one thing I've noticed is this did actually go down to 3 hours 38 minutes, but it's gone up now. But we're slowly but surely building these and I would like, if we can, to get this small ship. I say small, this very large ship, this Sith Inquisitor, and the Supremacies and the Furies all in one together, to kind of start pushing out on the New Republic. So we've got kind of a nice kind of flagship to pronounce our intentions very clearly, and who we're aligned with, sort of thing, narratively speaking. And we all know how much I like a little bit of narrative. And obviously this is going to take a while. Our scrap processing plant is getting more and more money. I am probably going to move the one of the acclimators over to work for the power station, although it's not fully operational at the minute. We're still waiting for a lot of these energy cells to start kicking up. That is clearly a Black Sun or pirate. I think it's Black Sun pretending to be Imperial, hovering around. We'll probably deal with that at some point soon. But yeah, I thought, there we go, 3 hours 31 minutes. So over an hour's worth of time. What I'm going to do over the weekend is basically leave the game running in the background, so we can monitor it a little bit. Whereabouts is Vortex? There's Vortex. And then I can essentially get this fleet built up, because we've now got 2 Supremacy fighters. Obviously there's 40 to go in total, and I just thought it'd be cool if we spearheaded this particular push with the Inquisitor and a couple of other ships. We can test it out then, and we're seeing something a bit different, as opposed to Venators and Star Destroyers and stuff like that. But we'll end it with the hello. the license, and then I'll mosey on back to the fleet. This Supremacy might end up being my personal fighter. However, we all know my history in fighters, and getting in combat is not the best. I tend to get them destroyed. But yeah, while we're waiting for our journey to terminate, we'll just very quickly have a look. Is everything... Warcog is starting to make us quite a bit of money. What is it you are selling? Now, what would be nice is if this place actually started shipping some of these components using its traders over to our shipyard, because as you can sort of see, if we just get rid of that, the things that it's wanting are missile components and all these things, but it's not actually we've got them, but it's not automatically transferring it across like it was with the other station. It's also struggling a little bit on getting ore, which we could do with maybe buying another miner just to kind of supplement that at some point, or building another miner. I don't know what we've kind of got specification wise for miners, which is going to fly under this acclimator. But yeah, so essentially what will happen then is, in a minute we'll get this license, then we'll crash, we'll call it a episode once we've got our license, as I've said. That's the little bit that we fell through. It's quite a big ship, isn't it, really? It's got the slight TIE silencer vibes to it. I think, was it silencer that was Kylo Ren's personal ship? Yeah, let's have a look. Right, so you show me your licenses. Border control. Yes, thank you. There we go. So 100,000, but because we're potentially going to be intercepting things, we're going to be making that back in no time at all. I have got no doubt. In my mind, that should go well. So yeah, so we're going to call it an episode. This is going to be part one of the little push into New Republic space. We're going to start building the Sith fleet up. We're going to then move in, backed up by our Imperial counterparts. And yeah, hopefully we should be able to push through. Now, what I'm suspecting is going to happen is when we start pushing through, we're going to start getting a lot of resistance. We're going to start getting the New Republic fleet probably diverting. I believe we've got the firepower to take on the majority of the ships. However, one thing we haven't got is the ability to replace these, which is another reason why I'm stalling a bit before moving in to take out the New Republic. Because if we can get our shipyards online and get all these things working properly, which I can also do behind the scenes, like, let's have a look. What are you actually doing? Weapon components. Where are you taking those weapon components? Yeah, so they're making us money. They're trading them with like the Imperials and stuff like that. We could do with them trading here. So I might have to do some manual work. It would be nice if these guys kind of started going to like Warcog, and you know, maybe if we teach it, what sort of things might we need? We're probably gonna need we'll get you a bunch of engine parts and then transfer those wares back. There we go. Yeah, because we need like 26,000, and they're sat there, they're waiting for us, they're being built. It's just the AI is not particularly on board, and I do think we need some missile components as well, so we'll get those trading as well. So this is the kind of thing that I'll be doing just to basically get everything fired up, and we can also start transferring some lovely little cargo drones and things like that. So yeah, that's the plan. That's what we'll be doing. I have been Captain Jack Gumption. You've been watching the X4 Star Wars Interworlds 0.73 mod on our Imperial playthrough. And until next time.